So here's why positive thinking does not work in with lifting, right? And in most high-level sports. So when I was like 11, 12, 13 years old, that's when I truly got started with lifting, okay? I got into the gym and my father was the coach, okay? And I was doing gymnastics like at the age of 9, 10 years old, but I saw there were a bunch of kids at my father's gym and he was the coach, as I said, and I was like, hey dad, like I really want to try one weightlifting session, right? So I quit gymnastics and I told that to my dad, and he didn't want me to do weightlifting. He wanted me to do like diving or soccer, whatever, but he didn't want me to do weightlifting. And so I tried diving, soccer, and then I told that to my dad, like, hey, I really want to try a weightlifting session. And he was like, okay, come in. And that first session like completely changed my life, as you guys know. But after like 1 month, 2 months, even the first year, every single little girl was like beating me. And it felt so bad. Like I was feeling, after every single training session, like I will enjoy the actual training session. But once we arrived to like heavy weights, I was like, fuck, I don't want to train anymore. Like this sucks, they're beating me. Right? And the girls were even younger than me, right? I was 11 and they were like 9, 10-year-old girls, okay? And same thing at 12 years old, same thing at 13 years old. And at 13, I had a knee injury where the physiotherapist told me, you're not gonna be able to do weightlifting until you're 16 years old because you have this in your knee, whatever, like a syndrome or something like that, right? That truly cannot cure itself until you've grown enough, and that's like at 15, 16, 17 years old, so no weightlifting for the next 2 years. And you know, I didn't truly listen. I did the rehab, did a bunch of rehab for like 3-4 months, got back into lifting, the knee was hurting. At the same time, I also started to like hate school. Like I truly realized, like I never actually liked school, but that's when I truly realized, like, I don't want to be here for the next 10 years, right? I don't want to be here. I don't know what I'm going to do, right? And so at 13, I hated school. In weightlifting, like, it wasn't going well. Once again, the little girls were beating me, right? And I'm someone that is very competitive, and I came to the gym before everyone, and I left the gym after anyone. So I was training so hard, like doing my accessories, working the technique, but something didn't seem to work out. Okay, and especially because of the knee injury. And then like I kind of started having like, you know, negative thoughts, and I like all of my self-confidence that I built through gymnastics and through like having a nice physique and through like, you know, impressing girls, because I was a gymnast and so I could do like backflips and all of this stuff. Like all of that just kind of went away, and I changed schools and I didn't have any friends, and like all of my self-confidence, as I said, it was crumbling, okay? And so I started like really talking to myself, not in the nicest way, right? So I started telling myself like I wasn't good enough and all of this stuff. But at 14 years old, the COVID pandemic happened, okay? And like during the COVID pandemic, as you guys know, all you can do is truly like be on your phone, right? That's pretty much all we did. And that's why so many people became like millionaires and financially free, because they were just starting businesses on their phone. Like that was the big boom of online business and social media and influencers and all of this stuff. Like I remember being a kid, like influencers and people scrolling all day on their phone, like that didn't exist. Okay, like that's something that, you know, we've done a huge transition as a society, but that's another subject. And so I installed TikTok, and on TikTok I started watching videos of like John Jones, starting videos of Conor McGregor. I was in love with that guy, with Conor McGregor. Like I was watching him 24/7, and I started having like, you know, more confidence because I was listening to those guys and I understood the power of a powerful mindset, understood the power of affirmations and all of this stuff. I started like telling myself like, I'm the best, I'm the champion, blah 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 blah. And I made a little bit of progress to the point where I became like Pan-American champion a year and a half later, at the age of 14 years old, in the U15 category. And afterwards, at the Youth World Championships that year, in 2022, I became the first Youth World medalist in the history of my country, right? At the time it was Canada. And so that truly worked for me because I started truly like I knew I was the best. Like in my mind, like I didn't have even a doubt. And then after that Youth World Championship, injuries started to come in, right? A lot of injuries. And in high school, I got pretty popular. And so I kind of got out of this whole self-improvement thing because, for example, in high school, especially when you're like with a group of 10 guys, 15 guys, self-improvement is cringe. Mindset is cringe, right? Like trying to start a business, oh, that's cringe, right? Like just follow the traditional path and all this stuff. And so I kind of lost myself because self-improvement is what got me from being a mediocre in weightlifting to being an absolute killer and becoming the first youth world medalist in my country, right? So I kind of got out of that and I kind of like lost myself. And when I decided to get back into like self-improvement and all of this stuff, once I dropped out from school and I had that big failure at the World Championship where I was supposed to become world champion, but I finished 5th, 2 out of 6 performance, terrible performance. I decided to get back into self-improvement. And even more injuries came, right? And so I was like, oh, I am healthy, right? Like I'm going to be able to do this, like never give up, all of this stuff. But I wasn't recovering from the injuries. And like when I came back from the injuries, like I just didn't move the same. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't strong enough. Like people that I was beating in the gym, like they were beating me now. All of that bad circumstances, I started just giving it to the injuries, right? So it's because of the injuries, like, no, I'm not the same, whatever. But there was still a little part of me that was in that self-improvement thing. And like, I got tired of it. Because I was like, I'm doing all of these affirmations and I'm like positive before training and it's not working. Like, why is it not working? And it was in the preparation for the national championships of 2024, right? I was 17 years old and I was competing against senior athletes, okay? It was in that preparation that I completely understood the power of your mindset, okay? The power of your thoughts. And I'm going to explain to you why positive thinking doesn't work, okay? And it's this that you need to do instead. So in this preparation, let's say like, I feel like it was from September 2023 to May 2024 or June 2024. From September to April, I had the biggest wrist injury, and it was like the biggest injury I ever had in my career. I thought that I was out from the sport, but I somehow got back because of the pressure of the national championship. And in May, I started training and all of this stuff. And I was doing close grip snatches and only cleans because my wrist was hurting too much. But I was so grateful after every single training session. And I remember arriving to the gym and just being grateful, embracing the suffering. And it was because during 6 months, I thought that I was out of the sport. During 6 months, I thought like, I'm never gonna be able to do my passion again. I'm never gonna be able to do this sport again. And every single time I came to the gym, every single training session was better and better and better. And I was grateful not only for the opportunity of being able to train again, but I was grateful for the struggle. I was grateful for the pain, right? One sentence that I repeated myself a lot was like, how blessed am I? How blessed am I to be able to be on this platform right now, right? And I was like, Lord, thank you for this beautiful training session. Before the beautiful training session even happened, right? And before that national championship, the day, like the exact day of the national championship, I remember crying in the bathroom and saying, thank you, Lord. I know this victory belongs to me. Thank you. Your timing is perfect. And I went, not only did I become national champion, I broke all of the national records. And so there you have the difference. Is that when you're doing positive affirmations and you're just trying to have a positive thoughts, what happens is your brain doesn't send the signal to your body of like, this is going to be hard. You're telling yourself, oh, this is going to be easy. oh, I'm so good, like I'm going to be able to do this. But that truly does not work. Because when there's 100 kilos on the bar, 120 kilos on the bar, that's heavy for you. It's going to require a huge effort from your body. So if you're just telling your brain like, oh, this is going to be easy, whatever, like you're just super positive, you're not gonna be able to actually make the lift. The only mindset that you need to have is being grateful for the struggle, being grateful for the suffering, and being grateful for the opportunity to lift. That's how you prepare your body through your brain to actually be able to lift that weight. Never tell yourself it's going to be easy, because it's not. Never be like super positive. Okay, you see all of those people in marathons or before like big races, everyone's smiling, all of this stuff. David Goggins said this: when the race starts, everyone's smiling. Me, I'm serious, because I know I have hell in front of me. I'm about to go to hell with my body, and this is going to hurt. I don't smile, right? My brain is prepared. I visualize the struggle. I visualize the pain, and I'm grateful for it, right? I'm truly, truly grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this and for the opportunity to suffer today. That's what he said in one of his interviews, right? And that's why it's so, 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 so important. Your brain sends the signal to your body through your thoughts. So if you're like, oh, this is going to be easy, not good. But if you're grateful for the struggle, your body's going to be prepared. And you're going to be in a good state of mind because you're grateful for it, right? Most people see struggle, pain, and suffering as bad things. Once you start saying pain, struggle, and suffering as a positive thing and as an opportunity to get better, that's how you get to the next level. And that's how you use your mindset to reach levels you never thought that were possible for you. That's how you get to the next level, okay? So guys, if you have any mindset related question or any weightlifting related question, you can do two things. You either put it on the comments or you can go to my Instagram and shoot me a DM. Okay, I respond to every single one of my DMs. And yeah, guys, I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys. The account on Instagram keeps growing, and on YouTube, I'm restarting to put a lot of effort into it. So a lot of vlogs coming, training vlogs coming. So that's going to be great. And yeah, guys, God bless you and have a good next training session.